He works a 9 to 5, then goes out with his friends on Friday night, then repeats it all again. But he's doing fine, financially stable with a decent life. But deep inside, he's always wanting more, but too afraid to open up that door. He's 21, but he knows life is short, and being poor is better than having regrets. So he takes all the money that he has to try and live a dream that he had. All his friends start to think he's gone mad, but he's all in and never looking back. She's living dime to dime. She works all week, Monday to Sunday night, hoping one day, oh, that her kids will thrive and never make the same mistakes that she made in life. She always wanted more, but 3 kids held her down to the floor. Her husband left and now she knows for sure her decisions were poor, but she won't live with regrets. So she takes all the money that she has, hoping that she'll raise her children better than that.
गुड मॉर्निंग। स्ट्रीम चालू हो गई। थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया आई थिंक आज मैं। ठीक ही टाइम है वैसे भी। मैं 11 से 1 तक स्ट्रीम करने वाला हूँ तो दैट्स फाइन। बैटल पास लेना भूल गया मैं, मेरे को लेना था। इसको कर लेता हूँ वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट। ये वर्ल्ड क्वेस्ट
Let's get down to business. Let me try my
Time for takeoff.
Fear not. What's a little thunder when even lightning wouldn't dare strike our path?
स्टेप्स परफेक्ट करने होते हैं।
Lucky day.
Fine. Hello, Mr. Vengeance. Welcome to stream. रेजन कम पड़ा। I'm vengeance. बैटमैन वाला साउंड कर रहा है।
Add Astra. I am sorry.
मिस क्लिक हो गया।
Add Astra.
तुमने पुल किया क्या ये ड्यूरन और वेंटी के लिए, या जो भी तुम्हें पसंद है, या स्किप कर रहे हो? ओह अच्छा, सही है यार। फिर तो पता है मैं एक्चुअली बहुत ज़्यादा लकी हो गया इन दोनों को पुल करते टाइम। आई वॉज लाइक मैं नहीं जाऊँगा ठीक है वेंटी के लिए, ड्यूरन के लिए भी मेरे पे एग्जैक्टली 130 पुल्स थे। 130 नहीं, स्टार ग्लिटर एक्सचेंज करने के बाद 150 पुल्स थे ठीक है। मैं वेंटी के लिए पुल किया, मेरा तो गारंटेड नहीं था ठीक है। मेरे को लगा अगर इफ़ आई लूज देन मैं नेक्स्ट शिलरन के लिए जाऊँगा, बट मैं जीत गया ठीक है 50-50। अब मेरे को अभी क्या करना था, मुझे ये उड़ना चाहिए थी। अच्छा वो, हाँ वो मिली है मेरे को सीट। मुझे तो बेनेट के लिए करना था यार, बेनेट नहीं निकल रहा मेरा, क्या हो गया। C4 निकल गया वैसे तो, जितना मेरे को चाहिए था। मिनिमम C4 चाहिए था मेरे को तो। मैंने इन दोनों पे 50-50 विन कर लिया, पता नहीं कैसे। कुछ तो खतरनाक सा इंसेन लक चल रहा है मेरा। काफ़ी ज़्यादा ही लकी हो गया मैं इन दोनों के लिए। अब नेक्स्ट शिलोने ने अब मेरे को उसको गारंटेड करने के लिए फार्म करने पड़ेंगे। सॉरी मैं तोतला हो जा रहा हूँ। सिर्फ 13 पुल्स किया था, 21 पिटे था। तो तुम तो पहले अनलकी हो रहे होगे ना फिर, इतना इजीली मिल गया तो, क्योंकि कैप्चरिंग इंग्रेडिएंट्स वो तभी आता है ना।
Here we go. Overruled. Brace yourself.
Stay back.
चलो गलती से ही सही मेरे को दोनों ही मिल गए, तो मैं तो रोऊंगा नहीं इसके लिए। काफ़ी ज़्यादा लकी हो गया मैं। नो ब्रो आई ऑलरेडी वांट 250। ओह ओके, तुम तो फिर मेरे से ज़्यादा लकी हो यार। आई डोंट नो गॉड। वो मतलब तुम्हारा प्रीवियस वाला हो सकता है, क्या पता तुम उससे पहले कुछ हारे हो, वो भी होता है ना, एक्यूमुलेट होता है, वो सारे ही होते हैं, तो वो डिपेंड करता है। अब यार लेकिन चिल्ड्रन के लिए कंफर्म करने के लिए मेरे को एक्स्ट्रा ग्राइंड आई डोंट वांट टू डू दैट। अर्ली हारा था। ओह मुझे भी पता है ऐसा लग चाहिए तुम्हारे टाइप का कैप्चरिंग रेडियंस, पहले के 2 विन करने के बाद नेक्स्ट कैप्चरिंग रेडियंस सही रहेगा।
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today.
मैं भूल गया मैं कर क्या रहा था। तुमने स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कर लिया क्या अभी जो करंटली आया था कॉलम पीना का? लास्ट के दोनों बैनर्स के कैरेक्टर है मेरे पे। अजीब सा लग रहा है। सारे निकाल लिया मैंने। AR-59 एवरीथिंग डन ऑल स्टोरी आर आल्सो 100x। हाँ सुमेरु का वो डेजर्ट एरिया यार मेरे को भी पसंद है बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोरेशन, बट वहाँ पे मेरी फट जाती है भाई, वैसे भी नहीं होता।
This should be the place.
Traveler, Paimon.
Mizuki! That was quick.
Oh, thank. So.
Sure hope so, cause.
मेरा होने वाला शायद
Then
AR-56।
that confirms it. So from here on out.
12,000 और चाहिए होंगे मेरे
All
को।
right.
85% वैल्यू। ओह फिर तो भाई ग्राइंड किया भाई आपने क्रेजी वाले। इलेक्ट्रो चाहिए ले
Here, let me help.
ये तो उस टाइप की फील दे रहा है, क्या बोलते हैं, डीमन स्लेयर इन्फिनिटी कैसल। इतना घुमा रहा था ये।
Whoa. This is. What is it, Mizuki? Figured something.
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my
Keep
suspicions.
playing. Bye. Okay, bye bye.
Turn that frown upside down. He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Transfixed.
Sweet dreams.
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you've brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions.
Your perspective is
What's so funny?
harming people.
What?
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my... I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I've acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become humanity perfected.
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into...
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find...
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to...
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can...
Oh, I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around, but after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea. Fascinating. Emotions are negative emotions do not just go away. Not only that, but their presence is essential. So do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is, how can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance, but if that balance gets... The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
Phew. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again. Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are.
What?
No wonder! Hyman knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That can only happen in a nightmare.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. There, your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream.
Something's appeared behind him.
So, my arch-nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I'd wrapped him in was all but impenetrable.
So it is you. Just
What?
a nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and I am the last of my kind.
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
Likewise, Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity toward you personally. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and...
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Hyman's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder. Time to relax. Sweet dreams.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is...
We've been completely cut off. Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? He's turned Emarachuya.
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible,
Oh, Paimon knows that. It's just...
this monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get... We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
It's so...
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester. There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but...
Where the light is.
If I say it, you shouldn't go running around.
Ugh.
Be careful.
You, a rider? Get rid of this.
Aw.
We shouldn't stay here.
That guy? Let's keep playing.
Wow.
Nope. Not here either.
Look! What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is by isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare. If we want to restore balance, we have to dispose.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw.
I need to find a way to separate the negative. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can let it out, Shui. This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Mizuki!
A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another.
Are you ready to come? I'll be waiting for you right here, son.
All right.
Amazing!
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found...
Ah! He's back!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing!
What is this place?
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the borderland.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
Mizuki...
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And he's creating copies of himself. This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, if he succeeds, then he'll have a...
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this...
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of... Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to...
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here. And some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The nightmare monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight. Turn that frown upside down. Yachan, Taechan, let's go!
Let's spark things up a little.
Think you can get away?
Chasing Tanuki. Thank you for lending a... Time to relax. Sweet dreams. Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque. Thank you for sharing. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead.
Why? Are these
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are, which means we're...
No problem!
Turn that frown upside down.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trance praises. Do you not realize why I lured you here? This is my name. Where are you?
Not yet, it isn't. Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I will find it to be quite effective against the power of my nightmares.
Hello, hello. क्या हालचाल?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to be... Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain.
Incorrect. This time, I
क्या हाल चाल? बढ़िया यार, अभी तो ये स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कर रहा हूँ यामी को मिजुकी की।
When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, when they lose their ability to survive, but I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets. This is the path to a revival. My king shall rise again.
You do realize what that means?
इस स्टोरी के बाद दिखाता हूँ मैं कुछ तुम्हें।
But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is a... Now here's a question well worth thinking about. Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
निकाल दिया, हाँ। अच्छा देख लिया क्या? अरे मतलब मैं नहीं निकाल रहा था एक्चुअली, 71 पे था, ठीक है। एक पुल मारा, डेरन आ गया, 72 पे निकल गया। और पता नहीं यार, कुछ भी हो रहा है। मैं 50-50 2 जीत गया। अब रो हूँ, खुश हूँ, क्या करूँ बताओ। ओवरऑल अच्छा कैरेक्टर है, लेकिन चाहिए मुझे शिलो थी। अब डबल ग्राइंड। कल रात को एक दोस्त का वर्ल्ड ज्वाइन कर रहा था, तब तुम्हारे प्रोफाइल में डेवन। हाँ यार निकाल ही लिया यार, अब क्या ही करूँ बताओ। हाँ हो जाएगी, देखो 35 डेज में मैं पुल करूँगा। मतलब पहले दिन पे तो करूँगा नहीं मैं पुल शिलोनिन के लिए। अभी मेरा 10 पिटे बिल्डअप है। आई ओनली नीड कितना 150 पुल्स चाहिए, जो मैं कर लूँगा 35 डेज में। लास्ट के 5 दिन बचे होंगे तब निकालूंगा शिलोनिन को। पर निकाल लूँगा जरूर भाई, चाहिए मुझे। मैंने उसके लिए लिटरली प्री फार्म करके रखा हुआ। पूरा नहीं किया है, लेकिन 50% तो कर ही लूँगा उसको लेवल अप।
comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run the power that you
कॉन्क्वेस्ट
have
तो
gained.
कंप्लीट कर ही दिया। वो आगे के अलग चीज बचे, वो आर्कॉन नहीं है शायद से, या वो आता है मुझे नहीं पता। थोड़ा सा बचा होगा। तुम नॉट क्राई का पूछ रहे हो ना? नॉट क्राई का तो कंप्लीट हो गया, नेटलैंड का बचा एक, फिर पूरा 100% हो जाएगा। और टाइम तो यार मेरे पे है भी नहीं, पता मेरे को खुद करना है यार। अभी मैं 1 बजे तक करूँगा जो भी करूँगा, उसके बाद फिर कुछ नहीं कर पाऊँगा। लिखना है मुझे बैठ के अभी। नॉट अनएक्सपेक्टेड। हाँ मतलब मैं भी सोच नहीं रहा था ऐसा होगा कुछ, अचानक से ही हो गया। वैसे अच्छा इन लोगों ने उस पर डाले, क्या बोलते हैं कि हाँ अब होगा क्या, तो अब सब कोई एक्साइटेड रहेंगे तो सही। एक लीक निकल के आया है।
Once the
क्या
false
चीज?
dream he created has been destroyed, I
6.3
can make sure
के
all his
base
victims
पे-
make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to
हाँ,
do
उस
this
पे
without
कुछ
your
होगा क्या?
help.
Crazy सा।
Mention it. What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once you...
So you mean we're in...
We've got to wake up.
What? How?
This should be high enough.
डोटोरो द डॉक्टर नेक्स्ट वर्जन में वीकली बॉस बनेगा मींस फाइनल फाइट हमारी डॉक्टर की होगी। ओह पूरे नॉर्ड क्राई का ना, उसके बाद फिर शायद वो आएगा स्नेच आया
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and
क्रायो।
close your eyes. Yes.
तो सही है यार, बट सीन आ गया।
Hold on tight. The Yomeku Ibaku are getting to work.
लीक्स तो सही है। ये कंफर्म हो गया तो अच्छा है, क्योंकि मेरे को उसकी कुटाई करनी है। गेम प्ले आ गया है। अच्छा मतलब वो, हाँ वो तो देखा कल मैं रात को ऐसे ही स्क्रॉल कर रहा था, दिख गया यूट्यूब पे। कंफर्म ही है हाँ। कॉलम बीना तो बेस्ट है अगर तुम पे एटलीस्ट 2 नॉट क्राई के कैरेक्टर्स है तो बहुत अच्छा रहेगा। जो जैसे नेफर हो गए, फ्लेंस हो गए, लामा हो गए, सही है फिर तो वो। लीक्स कंफर्म है, न्यू एरिया अनलॉक होगा और न्यू बॉस डोमेन भी डॉक्टर का बॉस डोमेन। ओह 6.3 में ही आएगा मतलब ये सब। पिनेफर लामा ऑब्वियसली। हाँ तो तुम्हारे लिए तो बेस्ट ऑप्शन होगा। मेरे पे तो एक भी नॉट क्राई के कैरेक्टर्स नहीं है तो।
It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight.
6.3 में आ जाएगा तो फिर तो सही है। और शिलोनिन भी चाहिए। यही तो प्रॉब्लम है यार, अब कैसे
Traveler,
करेंगे?
could I pick your brain with another question? Most people struggle to deal. As a result,
मेरे को तो चलो
humans have
शिलोनिन ही
far
चाहिए।
more bad dreams than good ones.
कंप्लीट हो जाएगी।
And
हाँ
most
तुम पे
happy
सिटलाली
dreams
भी
are
है,
short and fleeting.
शिलोनिन है,
They are so rare that
बेनेट
it's
है।
basically impossible for them to
हो
be
गया फिर
shared
तो।
with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste. I once believed even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. Still, if we can use psychotherapy to help that way,
मैं तो भाई 1 ही
more
लाख
and more
डैमेज
people can free up
दे
their
पाऊंगा।
minds for truly happy dreams.
ट्रिपल क्राउन
until
करना है मेरे
there'll
को
be enough
आर्ले
to
को।
share around.
अभी एक ही क्राउन किया मैंने।
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once. So I must thank you, because after meeting you, and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you too!
अभी मेरे पे ड्यूरन भी आ गया तो मे बी मैं कुछ कर सकता हूँ क्रेजी सा।
Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember? Before we...
It's a little late for that now.
Oh.
Still, then...
Huh?
खत्म हुआ फाइनली। ड्यूरन बेस्ट है आर्ली के साथ और वेंटी के साथ तो ओवर। हाँ भाई बहुत अच्छा सिनर्जाइज होगा। अरे क्या बात। वेंटी थोड़ा समझ नहीं आ रहा बिल्ड कैसे करूँ, क्योंकि कोई भी ढंग का मतलब ऐसा डाल नहीं रहा है वीडियो अभी हेक्सन सर्कल बफ्स के बाद। तो मेरे को थोड़ा सा खुद का थियोराइज करना पड़ेगा कैसे ऐसे करूँगा तो ऐसा होगा। ड्यूरन का बल्कि तो भाई 50 वीडियो आ चुका है, तो कोई भी एक देख लूँगा तो काम बन जाएगा मेरा।
Why are there so many?
Oh,
Morning, you two.
yes, please.
Then I better get.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your
वेंटी का
suggestion
बेल्ट
seriously.
खुद रिकमेंड करी तुम।
Oh,
हाँ,
I've missed
पर
that way with words.
देखते हैं
Tell you to
वही वाला
Morning, little ones. Did
गाइड
you
बुक में
enjoy the
से।
scenery last night? Hardly.
Is there a reason?
The gentleman who...
It could have been worse.
Hmm?
Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me at keeping secrets. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far as I have. My sense of
Oh, you could have told me sooner.
याई
The
मिको।
poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for...
True. But Emira Ichigen, an angry mom...
While that's all true, I always...
It's not... Here's your new VIP pass.
वेंटी के लिए आर्टिफैक्ट्स ये वाले थे ना। आर्टिफैक्ट फिर तो ठीक ही लगाया मैंने। इसके लिए कुछ स्पेसिफिक नहीं आया ड्यूरन के लिए, कुछ भी डाल ही सकते हैं। Increase elemental burst down software. हाँ, नोब्लेस ही ठीक है इसके लिए अगर सपोर्ट में यूज़ करना है। ये तो फिर वो उसके लिए हो जाएगा, डीपीएस टाइप का हो जाएगा। ये सब डीपीएस है ना, तो देखते हैं। मेरे पे इसका वेपन भी नहीं है ढंग का। ये कल मैंने वो सारे क्वेस्ट किए ना, तो ये मिल गया मून वीवर डॉन फ्री का एक मिलता है ये वाला। तो सेकंड पैसिव लेकिन अच्छा नहीं है, इतना कुछ काम का नहीं है। बढ़िया वेपन है ये। हाँ मतलब ओवरऑल इसके लिए ठीक है, मैंने देखा है। और कोई तो डैमेज वगैरह पूरा ऐसा दिखा रहा था करके, तो 2 लाख ऐसा कुछ था, 2,80,000 ऐसा कुछ था इसी वेपन से। और कौन सी टीम यूज़ किया क्या किया वो तो कंफर्म नहीं है, लेकिन हेक्सन सर्कल बफ के साथ किया था तो सही था फिर। बिल्ड करो कैरेक्टर, मैं बिल्ड कर पाऊंगा तो मुझे लगता है ये मोरा देखो मेरे पे कितने कम है। मतलब अभी तो बढ़ गए लेकिन नॉन एग्जिस्टेंट थे कल तक। वो कैरेक्टर पे फोकस करो बिल्ड करने में। हाँ वही, वो मैं धीरे धीरे लेकर जाऊंगा, पता। मोरा फार्म करो। मोरा फार्म करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, पता है क्यों? क्योंकि इधर देखो, जैसे इनाज़मा तो छोड़ो, कंप्लीट ही हो गया। फाउंटेन इधर ये पूरे रीजन को 100% करूँगा ना, मेरे को मिल जाएंगे अबाउट 50 लाख मोरा, तो उतने में ही मिल जाएंगे। हाँ सही है यार, ये रीजन्स के सारे चेस्ट वगैरह खोलने पे ही अच्छा खासा मोरा मिल जाता है, तो वही करूँगा सोच रहा हूँ। और ये भी फोकस करूँगा अपग्रेड करने में। कहाँ गया फाउंटेन वाला? ये हर एक रीजन में ऐसे है ना, एक एक। यहाँ पे एक क्या नाम है इसका, ट्री ऑफ ड्रीम्स। तो यही सब, इसको 50-50 लेवल करूँगा तो सिर्फ वो 50 लेवल करने से मेरे को मिल जाएंगे 40 लाख 50 लाख मोरास, जो कि इनफ रहेगा एक कैरेक्टर को करने के लिए। बट भाई ये सब टाइम लेगा तो।
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh, hey, Kochi-san. What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's the...
अपडेट कर रहा हूँ मतलब।
All right, got it.
अपडेट नहीं
But
किया था क्या?
seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some
मोबाइल
good.
में ओ
You could take over my patrol for... Yeah. The collective of plan...
Oh,
मेरे
I'm
को भी
good.
करना है अपने
For
फोन
one
में,
thing, I believe
फोन में
peak
अपडेट नहीं
conditioning
किया
can
मैंने,
only... But more pertinently...
क्योंकि मैं जब
that
कुछ
makes
परचेज
sense.
करता हूँ तो फ़ोन में चला जाता हूँ ना, गिफ्ट कार्ड से करना पड़ता है उधर से।
Oh, no. Don't look at Paimon like... Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right?
Perfect. Thank you both. It should be... That'll free me up to check the other section.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling.
को बैटल पास लेनी थी, सेम अभी कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम देख के। ओ मेरे को ना रेज़न चाहिए बस, जो कि इधर शायद से 10 मिल जाता है, तो सही है।
I think we can call that a success.
Wow. You gave them the same treatment as that giant rat.
भाई पागल हो रहा है ये। यही करते करते सारे टेलीपोर्ट्स खोल लूंगा। वरिसा तो नहीं है अभी, पर वरिसा भी यही हरकतें करती है।
Stabilize.
Laid bare. Come a little closer. Let's play. Time for takeoff.
आ गया, गायब भी हो गया।
Yahoo!
Solidify.
You're in for a little shock.
Here we go.
ओह, ये क्या कर रहा है?
Stabilize.
Surrender. Let's play. Think you can get away?
भाई कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा हो क्या रहा है।
Gather. This is order.
Brace yourself.
एरप्शन हो रहा है पूरा आसपास। Okay.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
ब्रेकेबल नहीं है क्या? नहीं है। कुछ तो हो रहा है, कुछ तो हो रहा है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा। तोड़ फोड़ मचा दिया मैंने तो। ला भाई कौन आ गया भाई?
Solidify.
You're in for a little shock.
Here we go.
लावा मॉन्स्टर को पायरो से मार दिया। ठीक है, रेजिस्टेंस गया बाढ़ में। अरे गलत जगह आ गया। एक और मिला। ये काफी फन है वैसे ये एरिया। ऐसे उड़ाते जाओ, डिस्ट्रक्शन डिस्ट्रक्शन।
An impressive bounty.
ये क्वेस्ट करने में अच्छा। ये बिना डायलॉग वाले मैं स्किप ही करता हूँ पूरा। कोरियन बन के ये क्या? बियर्ड ट्रिम कर रहा हूँ। बराबर। अरे मैं वो कर रहा था, शेव कर रहा था, तो थोड़ा सा कट लग गया। वो बहुत ही कम होता है, रेयरली होता है, बट पता नहीं चल क्या रहा था उस दिन मेरे दिमाग में। ये कहाँ गया, मैं गलत आ गया क्या? क्या बनाया है यार, मस्त लग रहा है ये दिखने में, क्लाउड्स वगैरह वगैरह। Those are not dreams. तो क्या मोमेंटम चाहिए होगा इधर जाके।
Stabilize.
Overrule. Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Everlasting as the moon.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
ये है क्या वैसे?
Gather. Yeah.
डैमेज होता है। Alright. तो मस्त जगह है यार। फाइनली कुछ हो गया क्या फाइनली? अच्छा बेयर ट्रिप कर लिया तुमने।
Stabilize.
Laid bare.
I wouldn't brace yourself.
Then हो गया। It's nice. यार इधर करना है क्या? मैं समझ नहीं पा रहा थोड़ा सा। के लिए शायद फाइंड करना है किधर किधर रखा हुआ है वो। ये मिल गया एक। ना ना ना
Gather!
Transfixed!
Think you can get away?
This is where you fall.
I will have order.
वाह, ये क्या है भाई? तो अलग ही वर्ल्ड में आ गए हम लोग। ये तो लैंड ऑफ प्राइमरियल सही।
Ah, something with which to commemorate. This occasion.
ओह, ये तो अनलॉक हो गया भाई, मस्त लग रहा है। ये इनसाइड वाला पार्ट है, सही है फिर तो। मैं 1 मिनट में। Okay, I'm back. Let I continue. ओ शे ओ व्हाट मैं कूद के नहीं मर सकता इधर सुसाइड नहीं कर सकता ओके वैसे ठीक है भाई बस तो था ही ये नहीं पता था मुझे ये फ्लावर चाहिए थी कितने हो गए ये 10 हो गया ना ये डिलीवर करके आ जाता हूँ कहाँ से लाऊंगा अब?
We have put.
If you ever have any... Here we go!
Laid bare.
Come a little closer.
Solidify!
Try not to enjoy this.
Brace yourself!
An impressive bounty.
ओके मैं इसके बाद कुछ भी फालतू चीजें मिल रही हैं अभी तो। एक पल मिला, एक पल करके देखता है। ठीक कितना है मेरा? वेल पिटी है, इसमें तो कुछ मिलने नहीं वाला। एग्जैक्टली 10 पिटी है मेरा इधर, सो करते हैं। क्या कर रहे हो? मैं ऐसे ही अभी देख रहा हूँ क्या बना सकता हूँ। अच्छा हाँ, ये शिलोनिन के लिए स्वॉर्ड ये अच्छा रहेगा ना, ये वाला फ्लूट ऑफ ये जो भी नाम है भाई, मैं प्रोनाउंस नहीं कर सकता। ये सही रहेगा, मैं सोच रहा हूँ यही बनाते एक। हाँ ये स्वॉर्ड ही चाहिए। तो इसके लिए प्री फार्म तो कर ही लिया है, वेपन भी निकाल ही लेता हूँ। सोच रहा हूँ इसका लोकेशन क्या होगा। स्पाइनल फ्रूट, एक सेकंड में चेक कर रहा हूँ। सर 20 है, सेलेक्टिव है भाई। वाले टेलीपोर्ट के जस्ट मतलब
Stabilize.
Increasing our
मेरे पे एक्शन सर्कल्स के काफ़ी कैरेक्टर्स हैं अभी तो। पिस्टल निकालने के बाद भी कई सारे हो गए बोल सकते हो। जाके करना बेस्ट। अच्छा वो जो कल तुमने छोड़ा था वो वाला ना, करो करो। लोकेशन गलत दिखा रहा है क्या?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Solidify.
यार ये अनोइंग है भाई, ये मैप फॉरगेट भाई, मैं यूट्यूब से देख रहा हूँ ना। वो तो कल रात को खत्म कर दिया। ओह, कौन सा बचा है फिर अभी? इसका नाम क्या था? फाइनल फ्लो।
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
ओके ये वाले हैं क्या फ्रूट्स? होने चाहिए फिर तो। यहाँ पे ओके।
for rule.
Let's play.
Cook this through.
हाँ इधर ही है वैसे तो.
Solidify.
Transfixed.
Time for takeoff.
This isn't good.
Stabilize.
I'll put you on. Have a load of this. Cook this through.
An impressive bounty.
ऑन कर लेता हूँ मैं खुद पे करने तो.
Leave it to me. King.
Here we go.
ये अंडरग्राउंड इधर ही मिलेगा मिलने के लिए तो. और फील्ड तो मस्त पायरो दे रहा है यार ये.
An impressive bounty.
ठीक है ये मिल गया 4. नोटिफिकेशन देखते हैं. इसी में आगे की तरफ एनिमेशन कैसे मर जाऊंगा मैं तो. अरे इधर मिलेगा एक और. आता लोकेशन इसका इस कोने पे मिल रहा.
Solidify.
Laid bare. Witness my
Miscalculated.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
हाँ तो इस केव में ही मिल जाएंगे तुम्हें 10 चाहिए तो इस वाले केव में आओ 10 इधर ही मिल जाएंगे थिंक हो गए मेरे पे 10 रॉड बाय भी नहीं कर सकते इधर तो हाँ 10 हो गई है टेबल पर मैं आलसी हूँ ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगेगा बस जाओ और उठा लो अरे गलत क्लिक हो गया को R5 भी करना पड़ेगा मेरी तो जान निकल जाएगी इसको एनहांस कर लेते हैं
Crumble! Devouring claw! The abyss!
Think you can get away?
transfixed.
Stabilize! This is order!
Everlasting as the moon.
Let's play!
Get back!
Element for the...
तो ऐसा लगता है सब कुछ कम ही पड़ रहा है नहीं कर सकता अभी मेरे पे ना ये वेपन वाले बहुत सारे हैं तो मेरे को उधर कोई इशू नहीं होगा उसके बाद में करेंगे। टून्स चाहिए। हाँ वो भाई उनको तो माइन करना टाइम लगेगा। मेरे लिए बहुत ईजी है, मैं बस लोकेशन देखना है और जाके बस चालू हो जाओ। सॉलिडिफाई बस यही चीज़ करना है हर जगह जाके। डेरन का क्वेस्ट करते हैं यार, मेरे को उसकी वो चाहिए।
Traveler from beyond this world, will you witness this tale unfold?
Alice?
You recognize me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression. Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
Traveler in Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise. Looks like you've gotten even more powerful now.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
So, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
Indeed. Fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdaughter. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire? Oh, that's because it began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished. But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
What?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
And
this, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it. It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
It just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
Yep. With the two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little...
Yeah! Most of the time...
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. All right, off you go.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream. There, a witch once spent. Find the place I...
Was that a riddle? Hey, you...
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on...
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much...
अभी के लिए स्ट्रीम इधर ही एंड करते हैं। फिर अभी स्ट्रीम ऑफ करते हैं। चलो, थैंक यू फॉर वाचिंग।
After tonight, I hit the road. Knew I'd be leaving. This ain't easy road that I've known. Let's say goodbye. Let's make this quick. 'Cause right now I don't wanna face what I know that I'll dreadfully miss. And you say, go away, I can wait. We can say I love you through the phone when I'm not so close to home. I'm driving through the city with my lights off, middle of the highway.